What's up, guys? A very short update on the price of Bitcoin. We tried to break 99.4 yesterday, and indeed we broke it. We actually had almost like a bullish pennant or bullish flag here, and the potential target was $103,000, $104,000, but you see we had a very short false breakout. The price didn't even break 100k, and it was followed by the massive decline. It's pretty much covering almost the whole growth which we had so far, and it's kind of Bart Simpson head pipe pattern right now. Engulfing candle on a higher time frame, which is not that great. The short breakout, false breakout, also shows that there's a very little strength on the buyer's side, and it looks like that we have a chance to test this 92k again. And if it is tested, it's likely to be broken. I still, especially with this decline, I still getting more and more convinced that this is too sweet zone to be left without the breakout, and I think we'll go lower than 90k eventually, even if after that we'll continue to grow. But still, it's very hard to believe that we'll stay above that level. Also, you see that the correction of this drop, right, the drop from the all-time high 108k and to 92,000, the correction for that drop was relatively small, while we see that the price action for S&P 500 was much more bullish. We almost reached point from where the correction started, and that kind of showing the point that Bitcoin is weaker than traditional markets right now. Even this decline on S&P, which actually was the reason for the price in BTC also getting down, was much lower, much smaller drop than the drop in BTC, while crypto in general is even worse. Like all altcoins you see are like 5-6% down, while Bitcoin is 3.8, 3.9. So meaning that we seeing a very weak period, at least short-term weak period for BTC, and probably it will continue to develop the same way. So far we still have a higher lows, which gives us some hope, and especially if you look at Ether, it's even more pronounced. We have higher lows here. We have much more considerable like resistance, like fixed area without the breakout at the top part, and it's also the support before. So we did test this support twice and we broke it on the third time. So we did test this resistance twice. Maybe we'll break it on the third time. So the Ether in that sense is kind of giving a little more hope than Bitcoin, but still probably will follow BTC as soon as we continue to depreciate in price. Hard to say. It's hard to say. Probably depends on how the S&P 500 will be open, because it was the holiday season, and we'll see on the opening session. Maybe we'll have a decline which will follow the pre-market, and that will lead to some volatility here, meaning Bitcoin also will have some volatility period, but that would be another reason or trigger to go a little lower. As soon as the price is somewhat about like $94,000, it's still okay. We're still higher than 92, higher lows, so we're kind of casting the same bullish pattern, similar to ascending triangle on Ether, and that would probably lead us to higher value, but in price. But until then, it's hard to say. If $92,000 will be tested again, I tend to think that will be broken. And the whole like altcoins, as I say, they don't show any support on that. The dominance is still slightly higher. Well, currently it's a little down, but it was up to almost 59%. So I tend to look at this slightly bearish way. Still, today's trading session on S&P will probably show a lot to discover for the future price action. Okay, guys, that is pretty much it, what we have now. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow I will make another update, and that's it for today. Have a great evening. Have a great trading until tomorrow. See you. Goodbye.